Okay, this is a video to help, hopefully help describe the changes in the Adobe licensing that we've just now instituted. You may have received an email saying that you no longer have access to Creative Cloud apps. That's fine, because you should also have received an email saying that you now have access to all apps. This is basically just a licensing changeover to a different provider. There is no change in Creative Cloud access. You still have the same access, same storage, and all that. You will notice a change in storage, however. So if you did have anything stored in your Creative Cloud files folder, before you sign out of your existing account, you may want to move these files over to somewhere else on your computer. Just simply because you're changing accounts, and that account changeover also changes over the files as well. So you now have access to all apps. You may have noticed also, if you haven't checked this email, but you may have noticed when you try to open up a Creative Cloud application that your license has expired. That means you're still signed in with your old license. So just as the window describes, you need to sign out and use an Adobe ID that has a paid subscription. In order to do that on your own computer, you would go up here to your Adobe Creative Cloud icon. You may have noticed that all of these have now changed over to trial, with the exception of some free applications that they give you. So that means that you are indeed signed in with your old account. So in order to sign out, you would click here and sign out. It says, are you sure you want to sign out? That will deactivate all the Creative Cloud applications. Yes, we are going to sign out. Once you do, it will take you back to the login page. And now you're going to sign in with your school email address, just as you did before. Only this time, you are now presented with either signing in as an Adobe ID personal account, or an enterprise ID, which is a company or school account. You want to sign in with the company or school account, the enterprise ID. This will say it's redirecting you to a sign-in, and that's by design. And this will basically bring up a Office 365 login screen. So you will sign in with your school email address and password. So the same password you use to check your email, to log into the computers at the school, that's the address you're going to want to sign in with, or password you're going to want to sign in with. So once you sign in there, it will think for a little bit. It's checking your license against Adobe systems. So now when you go back to the apps page, or tab, once this loads all the applications, you will see that you're back to normal, essentially. That you'll have the option to install any software or open any software that you already have installed. So there we are. Here's Photoshop. It's saying it's up to date. And then we have InDesign and Lightroom, Premiere, all of them saying ready to install. You can double check this by trying to open back up that application you were using before. And there we are. So, fully functional application. We're signed in appropriately with our correct ID. No harm, no foul. Just a changeover in licensing.